Good morning, Barbara Palmer. This is exciting to be able to meet with you today and celebrate the upcoming book launch of Golden Wisdom of Love, Legends and Legacies. So what prompted you to participate in this book this year?
I was invited by Sharyn Jordan, my longtime friend, and she asked me twice. The first time I said no, because I could, and I'm really good at digging in my heels. And the second time, I recognized her invitation as a door to opportunity.
Beautiful. And so what is the name of your chapter?
The name of my chapter is Every Silver Lining Has a Cloud.
Oh, this would be interesting.
Is it self-explanatory, do you think? It's a twist. It's a twist.
It sounds like there might be a twist in there.
Yes, the Palmer family had a charmed life, still does. But there came a time when what seemed like the impossible clouded our way. And that was with the diagnosis of 2 of our 3 sons with serious mental illness, not just COVID depression. This is schizophrenia and schizoaffective disorder. So these are lifetime disorders that we knew nothing about. Wow. And so the title, This Charmed Life Continues to be Charmed in a New Way.
In a different way, isn't it?
Yes. In a different way, and we're probably better for it. I can say, my boys might not say that. Although I know for sure one of them would say that he's learned so much from a setback and how to come back.
And don't we all learn from those times if we choose to learn?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Truly. Wow. And so when you told Sharyn no, and then decided what a nice, what an opportunity, doors of opportunity, what is the opportunity you were looking for?
I actually wasn't as positive as I make it sound. I went in with I said yes, because she just kept saying to me, Barbara, you've got a story to tell. And I know that we have quite a story to tell. And as a matter of fact, through volunteering, I told that story so many times over and over and over again as an advocate and a voice for families that live with mental illness, that I kind of became robotic about it. And I have stepped away from active teaching and leading support groups for families who live with mental illness. I've stepped back long enough to gain some perspective and to really want to revisit this story, and understanding just continues to unfold to me.
Sometimes in the writing of a story, the mere putting, not the talking about it, but the mere putting pen to paper and writing it, there's something magical that happens in a sense of it really makes you dig a little bit deeper and to really kind of make sense of things so that you can convey the message correctly.
Yes, I was being a reporter before.
Right.
And with all the rewrites, actually memories started to come. And so there's a real therapeutic element to writing for sure. Yes. And I found there was more I wanted to say that I could share that might be helpful.
Well, it always puts me in mind of the saying, you never know what another person is going through, so always be kind, because we don't, on the surface, we look at others and say, wow, they've got it going on. But there's times when, we really don't know what another person is from the depths of their soul going through. And that's why kindness is always such the key to really to kind of understanding. Even maybe somebody shows up a little grumpy sometimes, there must be a reason. It's not their normal way. Yeah.
It boils down to empathy and compassion. In the end, I participated in a personal growth class way back when, in a circle with strangers, sharing their stories. This had nothing to do with mental illness, my story in the book. But once it was over, it just blew me away that these beautiful people sitting right there, what they had been through and what they carry with them.
Mhm.
And so, yes, we must remain open to people and their story.
Yes, we never know what another has gone through. So
Right.
what is your, through all of this, what has become your passion?
Well, my passion, my story sounds like an advertisement for Nami, National Alliance for Mentally Ill. I didn't start out that way. But as I wrote, I realized all the education, all the support we needed. No one comes equipped knowing how to deal with the behaviors and changes that come with mental illness. And so I guess I want to shout out Nami as an organization that all programs are free everywhere in the United States. If you go to one state, that support group is going to be run the same way as the one here. And it's just consistent, predictable, and I highly recommend it to people who don't know about it. And if you don't need it, you hear someone talking about concerns with an adolescent or an adult child or a parent who has mental illness, a support group is something you can drop in, go once.
Right.
And usually people go kind of when they're in crisis. I ended up continuing to go as a voice of hope.
Beautiful.
Because waves of people continue to come to us.
Yes, I am publishing a book this next week for teen suicide prevention, and it's a remarkable book, and it's make it a great day. The choice is yours. But they have an organization called Teaspoons, which is the acronym for teen suicide prevention. There's longer that goes with it, but
yeah,
they have a guide to help, because the teen suicide has become such a monumental issue in our world, and
yes,
and mental illness of all sorts comes to all ages. It's just not, it's not just adults, it's children,
right.
it's all the way around the board. And so it's amazing the incredible work people are doing everywhere to really make a difference.
Can I give a plug real quick?
Yes.
Just this week, Nami put out its first book, and
Awesome.
Written by Dr. Ken Duckworth, who heads the medical. And
I'll hold the book up so we can see it a little. There we go. Mhm.
And this is the first book they've ever put out since the 60s, other than the training books that we use. And I've read a lot of books about mental illness, what to do, where to get help, talking about suicide, how to talk to someone who's considering suicide, what to do if you have a friend who says they're thinking about it. I got it in the audio book. But I recommend that. It's called You Are Not Alone.
Beautiful. I'd love to make the connection with Jackie Simmons and maybe yourself to have a conversation, because she does a lot of podcasts, a lot of events, and they have a guide that they wrote specifically for people that were thinking about, taking their lives, and
Right.
especially young people. But this would be a really good connection.
I would love that. And today is the 7th anniversary of when our son Michael took his life by suicide due to mental illness.
I'm so sorry.
And thank you. And I have a message to those who someone shares this kind of news with them, and you just don't know what to say ever. I don't either.
No.
But what we love the most is when you say their name.
And what was his name?
Michael.
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 Well,
Yes.
big hugs for you for this,
Yeah.
for the sake of Michael and all the love that you continue to have for him.
Well, thank you. And mental illness and suicide do not go hand in hand, but a tremendous percentage of people, actually, it's part of their condition where they have these thoughts of suicide.
Yes.
And so anyway, read my story. I have something to tell you about our experience.
Beautiful. And your story is so necessary and so timely. So,
well, and 2 sons. The other one.
I almost forgot. I was like, did I record?
The other one is enjoying recovery at the age of 47. And most people do recover. It's most probable they will recover. If it's not healing, it's recovery with treatment and support from the family and lack of stigma. We got to get rid of the stigma.
Yes, absolutely. Well, my heart is for you and wrapped around you for the understanding I'm sure the grief and the pain and the journey and the learning that has had to be in order to be able to stand up as you are and share and do the work that you're doing in our world. And so thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Becky, for this opportunity.
And I love that you're participating in the golden wisdom of love, legacy, and legends.
Yes.
Or the other way around. I think I get it mixed up every time. Awesome. All right. Thank you for sharing. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks.